Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the graduation ceremony of Class 1171. My name is John Sturgeon. I am a training operations supervisor here at the Academy, and I will be your master of ceremonies for today's graduation. At this time, I would like to introduce the onstage ceremony party. Starting on my far right is Jason D. Owens, Chief Patrol Agent, U.S. Border Patrol Academy. Daniel I. Parra, Acting Deputy Chief Patrol Agent, Border Patrol Academy. Robert Smoot, Program Specialist, Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. Next, I would like to recognize the staff members of the U.S. Border Patrol Academy that were instrumental in the success of this session. Some of these staff members could not be present today as they are busy instructing other sessions. Would the staff members please stand as your name is called and remain standing? Operations Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Roland Renaud, Border Patrol Agent Eric Faison. Spanish Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Ricardo Covarrubias, Border Patrol Agents Cruz Ramirez and Juana Gonzalez Cedeno. Physical Techniques Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Joel Contreras, Border Patrol Agent Emmanuel Blanco. Firearms Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Herman Sanchez and Samuel McMullen, and Border Patrol Agent Peter T. Beard. Driver Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Jay Crapo and Brett Wassink. Tactics Training Department, Supervisory Border Patrol Agents Adan Carranza and Adam Takens. Attorneys, Jenny Stapleton, and Training Technician, Danae Hernandez-Ware. Ladies and gentlemen, the staff of Class 1171. The U.S. Border Patrol Academy allows family members or influential persons who are current sworn officers the honor of presenting the Border Patrol badge to their graduating relative or mentee. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Joining us today are Border Patrol Agent Michael Bedoya, 14 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Orlando Hernandez, 12 years of service. ICE Deportation Officer Claudia Escamilla, 19 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Rigoberto Leja, 15 years of service. Ladies and gentlemen, please give the guest of 1171 a round of applause. Each graduating class selects one of its members to address the audience during the graduation ceremony. Class 1171 has selected Border Patrol Agent William D. Mann. At this time, I would like to ask Agent Mann to come forward and address the audience.
Good morning. My name is William Mann. I am honored and almost astounded to have been voluntold by my peers to speak on behalf of Class 1171 this morning. I would like to personally welcome you all to the long-awaited 117th training day that we have all been sweating, striving, and studying towards. To our instructors, we are grateful for all that you did for us, both as a class and as individuals. From countless equipment scheduling issues, family emergencies, and technical difficulties that you helped smooth over, there were midweek pick-me-up speeches that you could see on our faces that we needed, and life lessons that you intertwined into each and every classroom session. You demonstrated leadership and helped mold us all into leaders respectively. Like most classes, I'm sure, 1171 got off to a rocky start on day 0, and each issue that we presented was gladly brought to our attention. Our haircuts ranged from Sesame Street to Baywatch, and nicknames lovingly lasted well into the academy. We were told by our instructors early and often, and in a variety of ways, that we would fail as individuals until we decided to come together as a unit. At the offset of the academy, our classes appeared foreign to each other, but we had to take the time to lay the foundation for our training before it could all intertwine. It became evident as we progressed that each branch of training, from PT to Spanish, ops, law to firearms, driving to tactics, that they were all branches of the same tree. The days we dreaded, from law tests to mat room sessions, cones on driving courses, less lethal exposures and RBT errors, and of course, E3 files that we still don't quite understand. Looking back on the days we hunkered down together in preparation and shared our anxiety, we slowly formed a unit. I personally gauged our class process by the tools that we had acquired on our belt and the steady trickle of classmates that became regular attendees at Mr. Ramos's scheduled Saturday barbecues. To our PT instructors, Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Contreras and Border Patrol Agent Blanco, you have our respect and our gratitude for the countless lessons that you shared with us while putting in the work beside us and sometimes for us. Each of us has a laundry list of things that you taught us about teamwork, the job, and ourselves. One of the hardest things for me to learn in PT is that I've been counting wrong my whole life. Turns out you actually start at 0 and never, under any circumstances, go past 25. That being said, there are no limits to the number of verses in the Song of Our People. I'd hate to know your perception of us on day one, but I hope that you're as proud of us as we are to have been mentored and molded by you gentlemen. Firearms presented a challenge for some classmates who had never handled a firearm, let alone completed a qualification course. Just as driving challenged some people who appeared to have never driven before, let alone had the confidence to perform a pit maneuver or drive their true 80%. Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Sanchez, along with Supervisory Border Patrol Agent McMullen and Border Patrol Agent Beard, took a group of predominantly novice shooters, some of us who seemed more prone to point the weapon at classmates rather than targets at the beginning, into capable marksmen with our issued weapons. Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Wassing and Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Crapo took hold of our class ranging from Sunday leisure drivers, self-proclaimed NASCAR drivers and 4x4 fiends, big riggers and almost non-drivers, and retrained us from the ground up. As with many other things, what we thought we knew prior to the academy went out the window, and suddenly we owned the road from fog line to fog line and everything in between. We felt like kings and queens of the road and true gunfighters until tactics. Despite how hard it was for us to internalize the 6 commandments of tactics, the hardest lesson for some of us to learn is that we are not, in fact, paid to be gunfighters here. Although our time with Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Carranza and Border Patrol Agent Takins feels brief, our lessons were learned hard and accommodated by bumps and bruises when we strayed from our commandments. The tactics instructors demonstrated how to encounter our worst days on shift while demonstrating a true passion for what they do in the agency that they work for. In Spanish, we quickly learned that every female is a señorita, and anyone who uses the to form is always wrong. Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Covarrubias, with the help of Border Patrol Agent Cedeno and Border Patrol Agent Ramirez, helped a large quantity of non-native speakers take a bite out of a new language in less than 6 months. We have come a long way from patiently working through the alphabet to conducting multiple arrests during traffic stops and checkpoint operations. We made massive improvements in our command of Spanish, and as a whole, I'm confident that we're better prepared for when the fecal matter hits the air dispersion device, and we must rely on a second language to communicate. For 117 training days, we have put in blood, sweat, and tears to gain entry to this green family that we have been told about since day 0. And throughout our time, we have become a little family of our own for the time being. Lastly, I'd like to thank Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Renaud for being there with us from day 1 and getting us here, guiding us every step of the way, and to Border Patrol Agent Faizan for helping us with the last leg of our race. I'd also like to remind you all of a quote that Mr. Renaud asked us to write down early on in training and present a challenge to you all. Some men give up on their designs when they have almost reached their goals, while others, on the contrary, obtain a victory by exerting at the last moment more rigorous efforts than ever before. Herodotus. We are special for this day only, Class 1171, because as soon as we arrive at our stations, this great accomplishment turns into something each member of our new family has accomplished before us. So, having reached day 117, we have also reached day 0, and we all know what that entails. So don't get soft after this victory, but prepare yourselves to give a more rigorous effort than ever before when we get where we are headed, and please remember why you joined in the first place. Thank you.
Thank you, Agent Mann. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Chief Patrol Agent Jason D. Owens. But before I invite Chief Owens to the lectern, I would like to tell you about him. Jason Owens assumed command as the Chief Patrol Agent of the Border Patrol Academy on May 10, 2020, and leads one of the largest law enforcement academies in the United States. Prior to his appointment, he served as the Chief Patrol Agent of Holton Sector, responsible for border security operations for the entire state of Maine. Chief Owens entered on duty on November 18, 1996, exactly 25 years ago, with Class 325. In 2001, Chief Owens successfully completed both the Border Patrol Tactical Unit Selection Course and the Border Patrol Search, Trauma, and Rescue Team Selection Course. He later promoted to Field Operations Supervisor at BORTAC headquarters in El Paso, Texas, leading several counter-narcotics and counterterrorism operations, including deployments to Honduras, Colombia, Dominican Republic, and Iraq. Chief Owens is a member of the Cherokee Nation. His sons are both on active duty serving in the armed forces. He holds both a master's degree in accountancy from Shorter University and a master's degree in national security strategy from the National War College. He is a graduate of the CBP Leadership Institute, the American University Key Executive Leadership Program, and the DHS Senior Executive Service Candidate Development Program. Ladies and gentlemen, here for his 25th anniversary and final graduation as Chief of the U.S. Border Patrol Academy, Chief Patrol Agent Jason Owens.
So you get a star every time you complete 5 years. And I used to look at, we were talking about this before, used to look at the folks that had all this, and I thought, man, that's amazing. But I also remember thinking, and they're old. I don't think that anymore for some reason. Class 1171. Here we are. I was fortunate enough to get to be your assigned mentor, and that was one of the best experiences I've had as not just the chief at the academy, but as a chief, period. So to say that you have been a special class for me would be an understatement. I'm proud of every single class that graduates, each individual that makes it through this academy and goes out to be a part of this Green family. But there's a little extra something there for you guys. You may not have always known it, but I was watching and keeping track of you, and very proud of how you've persevered and how you've come through. And I want to give a shout out real quick to your families and your friends that are going to be watching this on social media. I want to tell you just how proud you should be, because not just anybody can accomplish what they've accomplished. It's a shame that you couldn't be here in person, but in fact, I know many of you are probably already waiting outside the gate, so by the time you see this, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I can tell you this, they would not have been able to do this without you. And each and every one of them will testify to that fact. You are part of this Green family too, just as they are. And then I want to go back and talk a little bit to the instructors that are responsible for getting you here. I say this all the time. Number one, those of us that wear this green uniform will never hear enough how grateful those that we serve should be. But I want to make sure you hear it from me. Thank you for everything that you do. It's a special type of individual to be both a good, hard-charging Border Patrol agent and be able to impart your knowledge to the future of this organization and make them into good Border Patrol agents. So again, thank you for what you do. One more time, let's give them a round of applause, the cadre of the United States Border Patrol Academy. So I wanted to tell you something special. So I was thinking about, what words of wisdom could I impart that I haven't already spilled, in our fireside chats and our talks and everything. And as it just so happens, my family and I were together a couple weeks ago and had occasion to talk about an opportunity that came up for a very dear member of my family, whether or not they should do it, take advantage of this opportunity or not. And I was reminded of one of my favorite quotes of all time, and it's by President Theodore Roosevelt, and it's called The Man in the Arena. You heard it? I don't think it gets any better than that. And for those that haven't read it, I'll just sum it up. Essentially, it says it's not the critic that counts. It's the person that steps in the arena, and win or lose, at least they can say they tried. And that's what it basically boils down to. That's what you are. You are the person in the arena. That's what got you here. That's what will get you to where you're going from this point on. And the moral of that speech or that quote is, we don't always win, and that's okay. We get better by our experiences, win or lose. You have that spirit, you have that drive, you have that about your character. Don't lose that. Always be the person in the arena. Don't be the one sitting on the sideline critiquing those that are. And I have no doubt you will always be that type of person, stepping in the arena, fighting the fight. Sometimes it's easy to forget, and we talked about that this morning. Frustrations, things happen around us. But that's who you are. That's who all of us are. That's what makes this Green family special, because every single one of us is that type of a person. We are the ones that choose to step in the arena instead of critiquing those that actually want to get in there and do something about it. That's what sets you apart from everyone else. The second thing I'll tell you, you got in this job for a reason. You felt that calling. It's something that you want to do, you're going to enjoy doing, so enjoy it. Have fun. Yes, there's going to be frustrations. Yes, there's going to be times where you feel like boredom or you're stuck in a rut. That happens with every single job, every single profession. But figure out what you have a passion for in this outfit and attack it with everything you've got. You will not regret it at the end. And when you get to the end, you and your family will be able to look back, much like I am now, at another chapter that has been such a blessing. I'm glad I could share it with you. That's what being part of a Green family is all about. This day is special for you, and it's special for me. That's how it's supposed to be. You take care of each other. Take care of your new Green family when you get out to the stations. Get home safely at the end of every shift to the ones that really love you. Honor first.
Thank you, Chief Owens, for those inspiring and encouraging words. Now we will move on to the presentation of the awards. At this time, we would like to recognize the section leaders of Class 1171 with the Border Patrol Academy Award for Leadership. Border Patrol agents Joshua G. Brown and Monique P. Marquez, please come forward. The section leader position carries with it a tremendous amount of additional responsibility aside from the same strict training regimen as the rest of the class. The Leadership Award commends the section leaders for their devotion to duty, leadership, demeanor, and professional attitude. Thank you, Agents Brown and Marquez. The Firearms Training Award is awarded to the graduate with the highest score in firearms training. Border Patrol Agent Celestino Altamirano, please come forward. The award signifies that the graduate has earned a distinction of achieving the highest firearms qualification score while demonstrating distinction in the efficiency of his service weapon. Thank you, Agent Altamirano. The Physical Techniques Award recognizes the graduate with the highest score in the Physical Techniques program. Border Patrol Agent Raul A. Tellez, please come forward. Due to the physical demands of the position, Border Patrol agents are expected to be in good physical condition. Today's recipient has exceeded these requirements, and his achievement sets an example for others to follow. Thank you, Agent Tellez. The Driver Training Award recognizes the graduate with the highest score in the driver training program. Border Patrol Agent John Hernandez, please come forward. Today's recipient far exceeded the challenging requirements and expectations of a novice driver. His performance exemplifies the high level of attention to detail required to safely operate a motor vehicle during stressful situations. Thank you, Agent Hernandez. At this time, we would like to recognize the graduate with the highest academic achievement. Border Patrol Agent William D. Mann, please come forward. This award for academic excellence signifies that the graduate ranks #1 among his peers in operations, Spanish, and law. His performance makes him highly deserving of the honor bestowed by this award. Thank you, Agent Mann. The Honor First Award is presented on behalf of the staff of the Border Patrol Academy. Border Patrol Agent Joshua G. Brown, please come forward. This award is given to the individual who embodies the guiding principles of honor and who has demonstrated through his actions a level of integrity and commitment that exemplifies the values of a Border Patrol agent. Thank you, Agent Brown. Our last award is the FLETC Directors Award. The Border Patrol Academy is a joint effort between the United States Border Patrol and the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. Working together, the two agencies provide the highest level of education available to law enforcement agents. Border Patrol Agent Brian L. Oliva, please come forward. Agent Oliva was nominated for this award by his classmates, and the award is being presented by Mr. Robert Smoot, Program Specialist for the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. Thank you, Agent Oliva. Please join me in giving the award recipients a round of applause. The graduating class will now be presented with their badge and credentials, signifying that they have met the required qualifications needed to be a Border Patrol agent. I will now turn the podium over to Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Roland Renaud.
Good morning. My name is Supervisory Border Patrol Agent Roland Renaud. I have had the distinct privilege of being the lead operations instructor for Class 1171. Graduates, please step forward as I call your names and receive your badge and credentials. Border Patrol Agent Celestino Altamirano. Border Patrol Agent Jacob E. Barr. Border Patrol Agent Michael Bedoya. Joining Agent Bedoya on stage is his father, Border Patrol Agent Michael Bedoya, 14 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Justin Beggs. Border Patrol Agent Joshua G. Brown. Border Patrol Agent Charles J. Champion. Joining Agent Champion on stage is his father-in-law, Border Patrol Agent Orlando Hernandez, 12 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Brandon P. Charles. Border Patrol Agent Cody J. Clemens. Border Patrol Agent Alexander L. Cole. Border Patrol Agent Eduardo da Costa Lopez. Border Patrol Agent Uriel I. De Leon. Border Patrol Agent Brandon I. Delgado. Border Patrol Agent Tristan D. Escamilla. Joining Agent Escamilla on stage is his mother, ICE Deportation Officer Claudia Escamilla, 19 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Samantha R. Estrada. Border Patrol Agent Abigail R. Girth. Border Patrol Agent Garrett T. Gollage. Border Patrol Agent John Hernandez. Border Patrol Agent Jorge T. Hernandez. Border Patrol Agent Johan S. Lebron Rivera. Border Patrol Agent Victoria Lopez. Border Patrol Agent William D. Mann. Border Patrol Agent Monique P. Marquez. Border Patrol Agent Jonathan B. Ninteman. Border Patrol Agent Brian L. Oliva. Border Patrol Agent Rolando R. Ramos. Border Patrol Agent Edgar D. Salinas. Border Patrol Agent Nestor Santana. Border Patrol Agent Raul A. Tellez. Border Patrol Agent Ricardo Valdez. Joining Agent Valdez on stage is his father-in-law, Border Patrol Agent Rigoberto Leja, 15 years of service. Border Patrol Agent Jose Nelson C. Velez Lamberte. Border Patrol Agent Daniel Villarreal.
Graduates, please stand and prepare for the oath of office.
Don't want to mess it up for you. Class 1171, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I. State your name.
Celestino Altamirano. Jacob Barr. Michael Bedoya. Justin Bates.
Joshua Brown,
Charles Champion.
Brandon Cross, Cody Clemens, Alexander Cole,
Eduardo da Costa Lopez.
Miguel Leon,
Brandon Legault. Tristan Escamilla.
Samantha Estrada. Abigail Garrett.
Garrett Collins. Jan Hernandez.
Jorge Hernandez,
Johan Lebron Rivera.
Victoria Lopez.
William Mann,
Monique Marquez.
Jonathan Intaman. Ryan Oliva.
Rolando Ramos, Edgar Salinas,
Nestor Santana.
Raúl Reyes,
Ricardo Valdez.
José Nasa Vélez Lamberti, Daniel Garrial,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties of the office
discharge the duties of the office
on which I am about to enter.
on which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Class 1171, congratulations.
Agents, please be seated. In closing, I want to thank all the family, friends, and visitors for joining us in the celebration of this session's achievement.